guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited because I'm doing January favorites, and you know what? I just love favorites. It's just still my favorite video to do. I love talking about the things that I really liked over the past month. So I probably have about maybe 6 or 7 products to share with you, kind of ranging from like skincare and makeup and even a fragrance. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First up is the Garnier SkinActive Moisture Balm. You guys, I love this. It's basically a is it hyaluronic? I think it's hyaluronic acid moisturizer. So it's more of like a gel-esque kind of moisturizer versus like a cream, and I absolutely love it. It really makes your skin moisturized. Now, as somebody who has combination to oily skin, you don't want to get crazy with the amount that you use because you will mess around and look like an oil slick, and that isn't cute, not even in the middle of January. So what I like to do is just dot just a very modest amount on my face, and then I rub it in, and then even with that, I will, if I use it in the morning, I will do this before sunscreen, and then if I do this at night, I do this before my night cream, because I like a night cream and an oil when I go to bed, which seems like a lot of moisture, but again, if you're using really great products, and hyaluronic acid is really good for you. I think it's hyaluronic. Do you? No big deal, just, you know, filming a video, nothing crazy going on here, you guys. And it really makes my skin incredibly supple. I love the smell of it, and I love that this is a drugstore product. I think there's so many really amazing drugstore products out there, you guys, so don't think that you need to save the big bucks to get like super fancy smancy skincare products just to get good skin. I think it is really all about doing your research and looking up the ingredients and just finding out also what works best for your skin. Like I said, I have combination to oily skin, but for me this works, even though this is typically a product that somebody who has drier skin would actually opt for. Next up in skincare is the TonyMoly I'm Real Pearl Mask Sheet, which is their illuminating mask. Now, I will say that I haven't tried this one yet, but the mask that I do want to rave about is the Avocado mask from TonyMoly, and I will make sure that I link it below. But you guys, so amazing. If I'm not mistaken, the avocado oil one is moisturizing, and it really, I'm not even gonna lie, you guys, it knocked my socks off. And what I like is that these are the sheet masks, but they're the paper ones. And for me, I prefer the paper ones versus like the gel ones. The gel ones get a little bit weird for me, but that's just my personal opinion. They're the paper ones, and you just put them on your face and you leave it on there. They say 15 to 20 minutes. If you're feeling froggy, you can leave it on there for 30. You know what I mean? If you're just really trying to get moisturized. Sometimes I do that, and then I go cook, or I watch, you know, some Love and Hip Hop, whatever you got going on, and your skin feels so amazing. You don't have to rinse it off. You kind of just rub it into your skin, because it's really kind of, if you've never used a sheet mask before, it's basically like paper, or I think silicone, like some kind of gel material, really, that's soaked in some kind of serum that really does your face good. I have tried several sheet masks. I'm getting more and more into them, but TonyMoly just does it. So because his moisturizing mask was so good, I'm really looking forward to trying the Pearl Mask Sheet. And I got these from Ulta. Super inexpensive. I think these were like $3 or $4.99. I'm actually gonna look on Amazon and see if I can find them cheaper, and I'll definitely, if I find them cheaper, definitely will link them below. So next up, you guys, is probably the more pricey beauty product that I have in this list is the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate Serum. So good. I've really been getting into serums lately, and I actually wrote about it on the site. I just think that like serums are really important if you are really getting serious about your skincare, and especially now that I'm in my 30s, using a serum is so incredibly important. It really helps clear up my complexion and keep it clear. So of course a serum is a lot more concentrated than a moisturizer, so it's infused with ingredients that are really supposed to benefit your skin, like vitamins and other things, sometimes even retinol or whatever have you. I have been into serums probably for like the last 7 to 8 months, and here's what I will say. I've never tried any serum that made my skin react positively as soon as this. I would say in 24 hours, I saw a noticeable difference, not only in the clearing of my skin, because I'm really lucky, I don't really have a lot of blemishes, but I will say that it changed the texture of my skin. It really made my skin smoother, and so for like makeup application and just even when I didn't wear any makeup, like the texture of my skin is noticeably different, and it's like so smooth and supple, and it's really, really incredible. And I was sure to only add this to my existing morning and evening makeup routine to make sure, like when I first got it, I didn't switch up any products because I wanted to make sure it was actually working. And it does. It's really great. I use it both in the morning and in the night. I basically use it after misting. So what I will do is I will cleanse, and then I will do like a facial water or a mist, and then I will go ahead and pat the serum into my skin. And the reason why you want to do that is because it's so highly concentrated. You don't want to rub it into your skin because sometimes that can irritate your skin. And I know that sometimes my skin has sensitivity issues, so I really pat it into my skin and then I move forward with moisturizer. But if you're looking for a really good serum, if you've tried like drugstore ones, or you're just looking for one that's a little bit better and you're committed to the cause, I'm telling you, Shiseido is the way to go. I got this from Ulta. I'm not sure if it's available at like Sephora as well. I'm sure it is. A lot of times they are. But again, we'll link it in the description box. Hands down, my favorite serum to date. So let's talk makeup. I am a sucker for neutral palettes, especially for your eyeshadow. And honestly, the La Palette Nude from L'Oreal Paris really has just done exactly what it said it would do. It's all of these like neutral kind of metallic, not very metallic, but you know, you have some metallics here and there. You kind of have like a champagne one, and then even let me look in here. You have, everything's pretty flat with the exception of 2 or 3 of the colors, which I really, really like. And I kind of feel like it gets dark enough to where you can create like a sultry or even smoky eye without it being black or gray. And then it's light enough to where you have shades in here to where you can wear them every day. I really like this. This was the palette that I used when I did I have an upcoming tutorial for Valentine's Day where I kept it a little bit more neutral and romantic versus going with like a stark red or even like a really bright pink, because I know not everybody is into those colors. But I love the way it turned out. It was so beautiful, blends beautifully, and quite honestly, even though it's L'Oreal, which is like quote unquote drugstore, really gives Urban Decay Naked and even the Naked 2 a run for its money. But they did a really good job with it. And I personally feel like the color palette in here really is probably gonna look good on just about anybody's skin tone. Like they did a really good job. It's not too light, not too dark, and it's drugstore, so shout out to like it taking a break on your pockets. I really, really like it, and I probably am gonna be using it a lot more in the months to come. Next up is a lip gloss from Milani. This is the Milani Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss in Milan. So good. I'm actually wearing it now on top of another lipstick, and it is so amazing. It's like this super sparkly goldish kind of, it almost looks like, I guess, like glitter in it, like a little bit. But what I like about this is it kind of makes it very glowy. And so I don't even want to say glitter because it's like, it literally is like glow in a bottle. But to me, it makes every single lipstick that you want to pair it with very glowy, and I absolutely love that. I'm not wearing any powder whatsoever. It's like a really dewy kind of glowy look. And so with I'm looking at my monitor, that's like what I'm looking at down here if you guys are wondering what I'm looking at. But for this look, I really wanted to make my lips glowier than usual. I didn't want something that was matte, and I didn't want anything that was like creamy per se. I did in fact wanted my lips to glow similar to how my highlight glows and even the color I have on my eyes. And so I kind of used this like peachy mauve-y kind of color, and then I topped it with this guy, and I absolutely love it. Quite honestly, I'm really excited to try this with like reds and even deeper hues, because I kind of feel like it gives it that glowy almost, I don't want to say ombre, but it kind of gives it a glow for sure. And what I do is I really only focus on the center of my lips and kind of let the shine of the lip gloss kind of ombre and gradient itself out naturally, and I love it. I don't think that I've had any issues with it at all, and I think I've honestly worn this every single day this week easily. Like every single day this past week I've worn it, but I absolutely love it. And again, drugstore, drugstore beauty is so fantastic. I just like love it, man. Last but not least is a fragrance. This is Daringly Different by Diana Vreeland, and I love this scent. It smells so good, and it's funny, they actually sent me samples of the entire line. So basically they have like an entire suite of Diana Vreeland fragrances, and when I tried Daringly Different, I probably wore it like every single day until that little, you know, like the little fragrance tube of, the little sample fragrance tube of perfume. It was just so good. I loved it. And I think there's like 8 fragrances in the collection, but that was the one that stood out to me. And so they ended up sending me the full bottle, and I am so excited. This is my new go-to fragrance. So that does it for my January favorites, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned about some new products as well. I love learning about new products because I'm a girl's girl. I'm like a product junkie, and I want to know, what was your one favorite beauty product in January 2017? Let me know in the comments below, and of course, everything that I mentioned will be in my description box below as well. Be sure to follow me at the Maddie James and check out my site over at maddiejames.com. Okay guys, hope you're doing well. Hit the subscribe button if you liked this video and you're not subscribed to the channel already. I'd really appreciate it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.